Hey YouTube, Angie B here. So coming to you today with pretty long this is gonna be all my journals that I have for sale. So I'm going to show all my journals that I have for sale. They're all going to be 40 shipped, US only, PayPal only, friends and family. I have Cash App as well. No Venmo or Zelle. And strictly US only because you're not gonna want to pay the shipping overseas. So, and yeah, I think it's going to be pretty costly. So they are, once I said 40 shipped, that is including the shipping. I will go through each individual journal. They will be lettered, so I'll leave all the descriptions I'll leave my email address and everything in the description box. So if you're interested, you just have to let me know the letter, and then I'll get to you with the information. So this will be journal A, and we will flip through this one. So this is all material, and I think all of these books that I do have are all covered in fabric. This has an elastic band closure, and I put a plethora of things here: chipboard, pretty paper, some cabochons and roses, and some die cut butterflies. You have gold book corners. I'm going to try to flip through these as fast as possible. So all of my journals will include, besides this one has tuck cards. Well, they all include tuck cards, and most of them will include photo corners as well. And they do all have a little dangle. Oh yeah, let me show you the dangle here. This one's kind of a smaller one because this is a smaller book. So I will flip through this as quickly as possible. So you will see that there are bags with tuck spots. There's plenty of journaling areas and plenty of tuck cards and tuck spots for things. Journaling areas and places to put pictures. That in there. That's the center of the signature, and then we go along to the other half. I put little doodads here and there to decorate pages. There's a tuck spot with a card. That's the end of the first signature, beginning of the second. This was actually shown on my channel earlier. This is the center of that signature, and then it goes along this way. Journaling, tuck card. That's the end, and then this one has a little belly band here. I don't know why I pulled that out that way. It went underneath the paper. And then this has this side. You can put multiple things in here. So that is journal A. Okay. Journal B. This is more of an ocean beach themed one. This one is bigger. This one is 5 by, so like about 5.5 by 7.5. So this one is a little bigger book. This is your dangle. Your dangle here with all these pretty beads that I've strung myself, added charms and dangles. This is the side of it. I love this. I don't know why I love this so much, but I love this so much. And then this is the front. I put some of the string, some seashells, actual seashells. A little cabochon piece down here, and this here, and this is tied together with some sari ribbon, and it has, this one has silver book corners. So here we go. This one includes some photo corners, and this tuck spot I created with some ribbon. So in this one, you're going to see a lot of trim on the edges that I added, little stickers here and there. Here's a tuck spot, barefoot on the beach. I did add some stamping and this on a lot of these as well. I love this little tuck spot here. Put all this little plethora of goodness here. This blue trim down the side. Here's another little tuck spot with the tuck card. I stamped a starfish on this, and this added this pretty like coral-like ribbon on the side. Here's your journaling areas. Here's another little tuck spot. The famous ribbon down the side of this. This is the center of the signature. And then we move on to the rest of it. Good times tuck spot, journaling. Here's another little tuck spot here. The sandpaper, like it's got like a sand imprint on the paper. Here's another little tuck spot here with this blue pom-pom trim down the side. I distressed this, ripped it and distressed it, stamped on it. We have a little tuck spot here. Tea-dyed paper of mine. Stamped a little seahorse up here. And this says Bliss. That's the end of the first one. This beginning of the second. So as you see, same, but you know, different papers here and there. Another little tuck spot with the blue pom-pom trim. I love this book. This book I think is really, really, really nice. I love this. The palm tree, and then you go into the center. It says Our Sweet Escape. You can put pictures here and journal. And then here's another little tuck spot. More journaling paper. Escape to the beach. That was a little... It was a corner cut, a part that did not make it out of the book. There we go. And a little tuck spot said Adventures. Finding like glitter in the book from I think this has like some glitter on it, so there's like some glitter inside there. And this is the end of the book. It says Tux Time with Beach Time, and then this is your back tuck spot right there. So that is Journal B. So if you're interested in Journal B, in your email, you just, you know, say Journal B. All right, we'll go on to Journal C. All right, Journal C is another summer theme, but more colorful and fun. So here is your dangle for C. Now, let me tell you something. This dangle alone is worth $25 because look at all this goodness on it. You got this big mermaid, this big anchor, all these beads that I've strung on here, seashell dangles and stuff. And you don't have to hang it from this. You can hang it from your purse if you want. You know, you can take it off, put it wherever you want because it's got the clip on here and it's clipped onto an eyelet. So with that being said, we'll start with the side seam. This is the side. I don't burn those, but they've been fine. They haven't came apart there. So another fabric journal. Got my book corners here. It's tied with this pretty blue sari ribbon. Got a bunch of pretty chipboard pieces, a bow, this wood piece from the Dollar Tree, and all this goodness. So let's get into this one. Here is your front tuck spot. Here's your photo corners in there. And your first page got some yellow trim, Life is a Beach. And you'll see a lot of these stamped up in the corners, so I did stamp these. There's a sticker down here with this blue trim. Another little tuck spot. Tuck spot here with some orange trim. Center of the signature. It's going to be a bright sunshiny day. Another little tuck spot. More of the stamped tuck spot here. Sticker here says Our Vacation. More journaling. Another little tuck spot and a tuck card. And this says Catch Some Waves. That's the end of the first signature, beginning of the second. There's your other tuck spot here. More of the seashell stamped in the corner. It says Paradise Found. It's a popped up sticker. And a little tuck spot. There's a couple seashell stickers down here that I added to the paper with the pom-pom trim. This is a tuck spot. Life is simply just add some water. More journaling. Tuck spot. There's a sticker down here. This is the center of the second signature. It says, the beach is my happy place. Relax and unwind. Beachy keen. There's a tuck spot. Tuck spot with 2 tuck cards. So a little Polaroid that says memories, so you can put pictures there. A little yellow pom-pom trim down the side of the paper. Turn, another little tuck spot with some tuck cards. And that's the end. And here is a big envelope. You can unwind this, tuck stuff in it. And it says Summer Memories. So that is Journal C, if you're interested in Journal C. On to Journal D, which is another summary one, but just different colors. I think I kind of used the same paper. Here's your dangle on this one. I love these little beads. These are cute. And the seashell beads. This is when I used to sit and just string dangles, string beads, and then there's a little glass on here with some sand and a shell. So that's your dangle. This is the side of the seam, the back. Here's the front. This is a shaker on the front here. Put some chipboard flip-flops here, sitting poolside, beach time. These are all little chipboard pieces glued down. And I tied it together with this pretty blue ribbon. And your like silver book corners. So let's get into this. Here's your tuck card and your photo corners. What's this say behind here? Summer. This is summer. And then here's your little tuck spot here. Some peachy pom-pom trim. And then this got an anchor stamped. Beach day. More seashells stamped in these corners. Okay, so with this one I used a lot of the same paper. I think it was Simple Stories paper, I believe. Put this little tuck bag in here. Put this on the front of it. Tuck spot with a tuck card. With the I utilized this blue ribbon here on the edges too. Center of the first signature. Put a little starfish in there. Tuck spot, more journaling. The other half of the bag. Does it have something in it? Yes, it does. Kissed by the Sun sticker with the peachy pom-pom trim. Tuck spot, journaling. More of the seashell stamped. Good times and tan lines. It's a popped up sticker there. We got the anchor down here in the corner. Summertime lovin'. Here's your tuck spot, and that's the end of the first signature. This is the beginning of the second. I love sunny days. Sunshine on my mind. Boop. There you go. Enjoy every minute. There's a little blue pom-pom trim going down the side of this. Here's a tuck spot. Vacation. The blue anchor on the top. Keep it cool. Sticker here. Little seashells up in this corner. So another little tuck spot. And this is the center of the second signature with another little seashell in there. Summertime memories. Don't worry. Beach happy. Another little tuck spot, beach day. Forever chasing the sun. Some peach pom-pom trim. See, like with a picture like page like this, you could put your pictures here and then like write something over here. That's what I would do. A tuck spot, another little tuck bag. Journaling. And this is your last tuck spot. And this is the end of it. It says, relax, do what makes your soul happy. And then we have another little envelope back here you can stick more stuff in. Okay. So that is Journal D. If you're interested in Journal D. Alright, next will be Journal E. This is a Paris theme one. So, this is a fabric here. I put a plethora of flowers and goodness down here. This little wood piece, a cameo, a boot, fleur-de-lis. This is the side of it, the seam. It's got gold book corners. This is your dangle. Where's that Eiffel Tower? There it is, a little Eiffel Tower. A little cameo. Goodness. Fleur-de-lis. Okay, and this is tied together with some pink and black satin. So here we go. A bunch of pink and black, goodness. Photo corners and the tuck spot. So you'll see the tuck spots as we go. A lot of pink trim here. This is paper that I sprayed and stamped. So as you see this throughout the book, you'll know. See, I sprayed it and then I stamped it as well. And this one I stamped in the corner here. So I distressed the edges and stamped it. We got the fleur-de-lis paper with a tuck spot. More of the stamped paper. There's a bag. More journaling, tuck spot. That's the center of the signature. Tuck spot, journaling, tuck bag, paper. There's another little tuck card. Stamp that paper up there. So it's 3 different stamps, as you can tell. I did the rose, Paris, and then the little filigree thing up in the corner. More of this paper, another little tuck spot. And then this tuck spot as well. So that's the end of the first signature, beginning of the second. There's a tuck spot here. We'll put this little piece with a sticker. And a stamp there. More of this paper. A little postal card in this bag. This beautiful paper. See, what I was trying to do was utilize this beautiful paper I had, as you can tell. This paper. And I forget who made this paper. I forget whose paper this is. And let's see, Petty. There's a little tuck spot for that with the frilly frill trim on the edge. This is the center of the second signature. Put a little Eiffel Tower in the center. There's another little tuck spot. Journaling, tuck spot here. There's another little bag, well, the other half of the bag. And the same papers, so tuck spot there. And this is the end. And here is a ribbon, big pocket side tuck spot there. So that was E. All right. C, D, E. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just trying to tie this together. Because I just want it to be tied together. All right. That is E. Now. E. F. On to F. Now, this one's completely different. So, this is like a music theme. Sip of my coffee. This is like a music inspired book. I love the way this one turned out as well. This is the side. Oh, let me get the dangle. Had to find it. Okay. Show you the dangle first. So this is when I was putting a lot of this type of stuff on mine. So use this like green and gold chain. So guitar on here, some music, note dangles, a shoe, showgirl. It says with this bead says showgirl. So this is the dangle for the side of it. This is the side. Don't that trim just... The trim reminds me of guitar, so that's why I utilize this blue trim throughout a lot of it. And then this is the front. So I created this like guitar looking string thing here with some elastic. Glued it underneath of a piece of the trim and then put stars up here as just like the knobs. And these move up and down and they flip. And they all have a saying like, this says play, sing. This says set it, like a set, you know, song set, song from, well, the back, but, and that says play and that says sing. So they all kind of have, luckily the beads had, you know, things on them that all kind of corresponded. So that worked out. So I put them on this elastic so you could play with them. And then I had these wings. And then I cut out this guitar from, I can't even remember. I think I had something I traced it from. And I had this felt piece. And then I added some flowers. And then the little music plastic button. It was a button. And then I put silver book corners on it. Now this book is pretty thick. That's why it's bowing in like this. It's got a lot in it. So here's your first, the front tuck spot with the tuck cards and the photo corners. So here we go. Here's your tuck spot. This paper is marbled paper. When Dollar Tree was selling those marble sets back in like a while ago, I was marveling my paper. So I made this a lot of that paper. Here's a spot to like put a picture and journaling here. This music note washi tape going down the side. And then I have this silver trim that goes down a lot of the book. Oh, I stamped like a beatbox here. We got some jean paper with a record stamp. Here's another little tuck spot. I added a music note sticker to. And the blue trim is going down there. Journaling, journaling, journaling. The center of the first signature. I had this little music note pen, so I stuck it there. Or it may have been holding something first. I put some music notes in those corners. Music note paper. This blue trim again. Here's another little tuck spot. The paper as a continuation from the first half. This is a tuck spot with this blue pom-pom trim going down the side. Graph paper to journal on. More journaling space, journaling, another little tuck spot. And that's the end of the first signature. This is the beginning of the second. It says let's party. More of that music note washi tape, more of the marbled paper that I made. Blue jean, denim paper. Another piece of paper. More of the marbled paper. The boom box again. This is a belly band tuck spot, so it's in the center. That. More journaling area. This is the center of the second signature. More for journaling. The other half of the belly band tuck. The marble, another little tuck spot. More of the marble. Journaling, journaling. There's a big tuck spot. Oh, big tuck spot. I can't say big tuck spot, side tuck spot with 2 tuck cards. And that is the end of the journal. And then there's a bigger tuck here. Because it's, you know, you got plenty of space there. And I put this little wood piece on there with a dancing girl. And that is a brad. Yeah. So that is Journal F. Letter F. I think I'm going to do that's it for now. It's 20 minutes long. Yeah. So if you're interested in any of the journals A through F, I will leave my email in the description box below. Please email me. Like I said, it's PayPal and Cash App. I'll give you that info when you email me. It's not a problem. I just need to know that you're interested and that you're serious in a purchase. Once again, 40 shipped. Please like, comment, share if you know anyone that's interested in something like this. They journal, they write, maybe even a songwriter or just anyone that loves to journal. You can send them on over to my page, like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay blessed.